Well, it's time for another taste test, and this time we've gone from pizzas in the past and other things to, spicy potato wedges. Now, I don't normally eat spicy potato wedges, or lightly spiced wedges, or even just crispy wedges, because I don't like them that much. But as they've got three different brands and three different types of potato wedge, I thought I'd give it a crack. So on the left, in the brown orangey corner, we've got Birdseye crispy wedges, 650 grams. Okay, no, seven. How many was it then? 700 grams. That's right. But they're all different grams. So that's 700 grams. £2.50 for that. Now, and they're not. They don't say spicy, or they just say crispy. Now we have Tesco's. Okay, and they're 750 grams. Are they 750 grams? 750 grams. And they say spicy. And they were £1.70. Obviously, Tesco's always cheaper than the own label. The own label is always more expensive or less expensive. Andy, what are you talking about? You can't be talking about potato wedges without getting it wrong. Yes, they're never as expensive as the proper labels. So yeah, but £1.70 against £2.50. However, Mcain. Now it's the lightest bag, I admit, it's 650, but they were only £1.25. How can Mcain be half the price of Birdseye? And even cheaper than Tesco's? That's an amazing thing. So they look like a bargain, don't they? With the name branding. These are lightly spiced, we've got spicy, and we've got no spice, so we will be able to test them on that, as well as crispiness, fluffiness, and general taste of the things. I might do them in the air fryer, but I don't want to mix them up. So if they look different when I get them in the bag, I'll put them in the air fryer. If they all look the same, I'll put them in the oven so I can separate them. We don't want any interbreeding. I'm making little French fries or something similar. Yeah, tater tots. We don't want any tater tots from them interbreeding. Good, right. Well, I've got myself a nice amber nectar. And then matches my meal, my very carbo forward meal. Yeah, you don't need high protein, you need lots of wedges. He says, pulling his trousers up and giving himself one. Right, back in a minute when we got these bad boys out of their packets. Now the boys are at the barracks, so there's something on us immediately you can recognise, that you can see. Right, the Birdseye ones, okay, they're quite small. I thought they'd be longer than that, and there's quite a few small ones, but not that many small ones. They don't look that hot, spicy, as you would imagine from the looks. They do look more spicy from the packaging, but look at the little ones they've got. These are small as well. Tiny ones, just adding up weight. Perhaps you use them as a toothpick. So that's not good, but look at the Mcains. They're not the spiciest of all, even though it's a slightly spicy. And there's no really tiny ones, and they're even bigger. That's already winning on the looking at them front, the visuals. Oof. Good. Dunno. I think I'm going to have to put them in the oven. I've got too many to do. I'll do them in the oven and separate them with a cattle prod. No interbreeding, no intermixing. Yeah. Right, good. Cooking wise, they're all about the same. That gives air fryer, that gives air fryer, that doesn't. I'm doing the oven, so it's going to be 10 minutes, turn them over, about 200. And we'll see how we go. Looking forward to this. I'll eat them, of course, without any salt and pepper on, or anything else, just so we get them au naturel. Right, taste testing the potatoes. Ooh, yeah, let's do the Birdseye one first. As they said on a packet, no spice. Tesco's. They're not that spicy. It did say slightly spicy. No, it just said spice, didn't it? But they're not that spicy. Interesting. And then the Mcains. Let's test over it. They're all very crunchy, even in the oven, and fluffy on the inside. That one's just got as much spice as that one. Actually, perhaps a bit more. Interesting. Now considering the cost again, £2.50 versus £1.70 versus £1.25 for Mcain's. Ooh, well, and taste wise, I still think that's the best, even without the cost into the consideration. Yeah, I need salt on that, definitely. I mean, they do come up crunchy. Probably more so than the Tesco's, which are not as crunchy. But they have crunch and they have spice. Right, so just on taste wise, I'm going to go that one first, that one second, even though it needs some salt on and other stuff, and that one third. And if you take the price into it, but £2.50, get out of here, get out of here. £1.70, £1.25. It's a double winner, chicken dinner. So there you go. Anyway, I asked Kevin, our plumber who's doing the bathroom, to have a blind taste test, and he actually worked to make into the right order of spiciness, and his preference was for the Tesco ones. There were a few ones with black inside on those that perhaps had a slightly off taste. They obviously use all the extra potatoes from when they're making proper stuff for these. So he did notice some black stuff, and so he prefers the Tesco ones. I would prefer to get 2 bags of that and then throw away all the black ones. You'd still be up on the deal at £1.25 rather than £2.50. Birdseye, just pay for that captain to get his beard trimmed at the local beardery. Yeah, never buy Birdseye, it's overpriced. Tesco's or Mcain, you can't go wrong. Anyway, that's my first taste test. We've got another one tomorrow. Yes, more pizzas.